Hello, everyone.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Biloxi Shuckers. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting.
Number 69 will stand in for the first time now, coming off a three-hit contest in the loss last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Hits it high and deep out to center field, and that is off the wall. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a two-out double.
Well, that's just a breaking ball right there that doesn't break a whole lot. And I think you'd have to say he's pretty lucky that this ball stayed in the ballpark. I mean, how close was this thing to getting out of the park? That close.
Carlos Ramirez steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Doms is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Danger averted following the two-out double. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Number 69 stands in.
Number 69.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Oh, nice catch. Yeah, there's a ball right there, not hit very hard, so he's got to cover some ground in a very short amount of time, and he laid.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Fielded. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning. And maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
Luis Zavala strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
To third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll come home with it. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Number 69 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one.
Third baseman, number 69.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired, one away.
We'll take a look at this on Show Track, and that's been an effective location for him so far. He's really been handcuffing these guys inside, and he gets another pop-up out.
Number 69 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound.
Not even a great game.
This is line to left.
Yeah,
that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice up, though. That's good. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's his second hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Carlos Ramirez will dig in. He doubled his last time.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives him a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Brett Hayes will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
A pause, and the 0-2 on the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
Well, he's trying to do what he can to get his guys a step closer to tying this thing, but that time he was a little...
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through.
It's awful. Game over.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Biloxi Shuckers.
Shit.
Major League Baseball
Shit
on the
actually
show
works.
starts now.
Love PlayStation 4. There you go. Gives me hard on.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's
That's
having
right,
a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Adrian Hauser gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking...
Okay, that's 4 to me.
Number 69 gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Who wants a piece of me?
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
And after the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
Fuck. Error.
When you talk about players here in Double-A with good bat speed, take a look at this swing. That'll get your attention.
Carlos Ramirez will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Here's the 1-1. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, I think it's pretty fair nowadays to call this guy a young phenom out there. He's starting to get some national press. He's one of the better prospects around, and it gives you a look right there of why folks are so bullish on his future.
Ryan Landry will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting 6.
Number 69 steps in
Now
now.
batting. Number 69.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes.
First baseman.
Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was...
Number 69 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This is line to left.
Double.
And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner.
Double.
The throw into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Oh yeah.
Now batting.
Oh, man, do I love this guy's swing when he's thinking opposite field. He lets the ball travel through the strike zone, almost gets past him before he decides just to buggy whip it into left field. That is such a beautiful swing.
Let's show you watch it go.
Carlos Ramirez strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, this is due justice for the guy on the mound. He probably should have had the strikeout on the last pitch, but, you know, at the plate, you got to know you're not going to get that pitch called a ball twice.
In now, Luis Valdez. He'll look to bounce back after.
Down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Gonzalez.
Freddie Gonzalez will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Three runs already home here. On the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a...
So yeah, he's looked very settled in at the plate in this one. He could have a little more in store for us right here.
Pickoff move to second. Runners back. In there, no balls and a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Hit out towards second. Perez is right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
To third. And that's going to be a base hit, so a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Number 69 will bat now. A couple of hits in 4 trips, including a double.
Well, a multi-hit game already in the books, and we'll see what kind of damage he can do right here.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Here's the 2-0. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out between second and third, and the inning is over. So 1 run scored without the benefit of a hit, 2 costly errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Bay Bears lead it 10-2. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ballgame, both of them doubles, and that really paced his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more... Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mobile Bay Bears. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what that guy in the 5 spot can do. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
Felix Amaya, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, in his last start, ended up taking the loss.
Mickey McClure gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you that.
Number 69 will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Nope.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year. So obviously they'd like to get back into that positive numbers with a win here.
2 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Carlos Ramirez will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
And coming in here off of that big 4-hit day, so it's pretty crazy how hot he's been.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Baez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. Kevin Barlow will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Number 69 trying to get there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Number 69 stands in.
Now batting, number 69.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Corson has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. The Bay Bears on top. So stepping in, number 10, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Definitely not what you want to do there. Hitting into an infield fly rule with the bases loaded and nobody out? Wow, what a waste of a great RBI opportunity.
Number 69 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 69.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Ramirez.
Number 69 steps into the box.
Now batting, number 6.
Wind up and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, here we are. It's the second month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. Got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
Carlos Ramirez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
6 runs.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Bay Bears win this one 6 to 3. Good night, everybody.
10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 69 is in the glow. And, well, there can be no beating around the bush on this one. He was, without a doubt, one of the best players in the minor leagues over the last month.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's pretty hard to find many other minor leaguers who are as hot as this guy is right now. Nobody seems to be able to figure him out, and he's got everyone else figured out. I'm very interested to see if he can keep up this pace into the next month, because if he does, I'm pretty sure we're going to see him moving up the ladder before too long. He is already one of the organization's top prospects, so I know they're anxious to see what he can do against maybe a little stiffer competition.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Number 69 will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners on the move for second. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good...
Number 69 will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
3 runs already home here. Tap foul at home plate. On the ground up the middle. Spin throw and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Carlos Ramirez strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on.
Hey, and you ever heard the term smell blood? That means you have to be like a shark and attack when the other guy's bleeding. It's a great chance for them to take a commanding lead right now.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. 2-run score. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 6-0 ball game.
If you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher, give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Number 69 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Pena moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw into third, and he is out on a strong throw.
Oh, and that's a nice job there in center field to come up throwing. And you see him square his body up to the target, and he puts this throw right on the money to get his man trying to take third.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. And let's see if they can keep it going.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That's 6 hits now he's given up in just this inning alone, and it's beyond time for a change. You've got to get him out of there.
Brett Hayes will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the top of inning number 4. Number 69 will bat now 2 for 3 in the ballgame.
Yeah, he's been solid at the plate for his team. One of the better performers in their lineup, I'd say.
Line to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well, this falls under the heading, getting it done any way you can. That'll go as an infield signal. So now the bases are loaded.
Carlos Ramirez will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's 2nd on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out.
Tack on another run there. They put up 11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely...
Brett Hayes stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
And he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Soft liner toward first. The second for 1. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn at second for the double play, and you know you're only going to get one, so why not take the lead runner at home to save yourself a run?
At the plate, Pablo Santos, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Oh, and he botches it.
And these guys just don't seem to want to let up out there. And who can blame them? That's now 13 runs they've put up here so far. And that's going to make for some pretty happy folks in that clubhouse when this one's all over.
Number 69 will stand in working on a 3-hit ball game now.
Well, he's feeling very comfortable in the box, too, and that's pretty obvious. They might try to move him off the plate here a little bit or something.
Hit in the air out to left field. Corson giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
Carlos Ramirez will dig in looking for more. Already 4 RBIs to this point.
Well, he's getting that great chance to drive in runs, and he's taking advantage of it. Some hitters just get better when there's guys on base.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Brett Hayes stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time.
Wow, made it look easy. Well, by rights, this should have been an RBI single, but that's one heck of a play out there on defense.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part.